So guys, once more, I'm welcoming you to another day of this, our training. I hope you guys have been, having a nice time learning one or two things. And I appreciate those who are commenting on the post I make. I want you guys to make your own posts. I didn't want to make a promise yesterday of giving you a gift. No, it shouldn't be transactional. If you feel blessed, talk about it, okay? Share on your post, write something about it. Take a screenshot if you would. Tag me to it. I would appreciate that, okay? And still comments, no wahala. If you do a video and send to me an appreciation video, or just make it like shout out, or just say anything, just be honest. Hey, you like the training? Oh, that guy was talking rubbish. Please just be honest. I like that honesty. It will help me to build, to help me to make adjustments so that in the next, I want to be better. So moving on, today we are gonna write another sales copy. And as is my custom, so that it doesn't look like one scripted stuff, I want you guys to suggest what product we should write a sales copy from. And I'm going to write a new sales copy from a different angle. And while we're at it, I will fetch the sales copy we wrote yesterday and then share it to you guys via, what is it called? Google Docs. Let me see. Or you guys don't want the copy we wrote yesterday? No one is saying anything. Okay, premature ejaculation herb, okay. Okay, I'm gonna start by sharing my screen. So I'm creating a new stuff here, a new Google Doc, and I hope my network does not misbehave today. Okay, just a minute. Okay, this is the one we wrote yesterday. So we wrote about ulcer copy, right? Okay, so it saves automatically. So what I need to do is to share with others, right? And then I get the link, copy link. Let me see, anyone with the link, okay? So copy the link and share with you guys in the chat box so that you can always have access to it. So copy this link right now that you have it, and then save it somewhere so that you can access it later. Because maybe after this call, when we drop the call, you may not be able to access it. So please, when we're done writing the next one, remind me so I can share the link with you. Okay. Let's do new documents. This should be titled premature ejaculation. Okay. Premature ejaculation copy. So what I'm trying to do now is I will share the link to this one with you right now so that we don't forget. And as we are writing, it will keep updating itself so that you can always get it any day, anytime, with any updates we make to it. So anyone can get it. Copy the link. And okay, so here's the second link. So we are good, right? Now we'll begin writing. We're talking about premature ejaculation. Chimdim, I don't know why you brought this topic. It's a very big topic, like big in the sense that you make a lot of money from it. One, secondly, that sometimes it seems like it's hard to talk about. Okay, now, premature ejaculation. You need to address the pain points, right? And offer a solution. Remember, we are not here to sell a product. We are here to sell a solution to that, right? So deal with the pain points. Premature ejaculation does this and that to you, but if you do this, the solution, you'll be free from premature ejaculation. And the bonus, you would also begin to do stuff like this. Hope you get the background. So let's write something, premature ejaculation. I don't think anyone has premature ejaculation here so that I can give us his experiences. Okay, they normally call it 2 minutes man, right?
Yes, sir.
So what else?
30 seconds, man.
5 seconds. Ah, that one hard though. It's even worse than turn to the case. 5 seconds.
30 seconds.
Man, 30 seconds, man. Okay. So 30 seconds, man. All right, so now let's do this. What does it mean when a woman asks you, okay, when your lady asks you to make her feel like a woman? It simply means she wants you to show her 100% masculinity, show her that you can do the things she can't do. Show her you are strong enough to protect her. Unfortunately, most men don't know this. I'm gonna mute you guys, please, so that we don't get distracted. Okay. So unfortunately, most men don't know this, hence gets man keeps shagging, I don't know the spelling of shagging the billionaire's housewife every day by 11 a.m. Money is good. It can buy you swear, but can it buy you a loyal woman? What if your lady dances around to satisfy herself and ends up bringing one disease or the other to you. Have you thought about it for a second? What if that beautiful lady of yours gets herself an electric man, aka rechargeable cucumber. I'm trying not to use the word dildo, okay? Nobody should shout, oh, now send me. Okay, now. The last time a woman shocked me was when I heard her gossip about her lovely husband with her ex. Full stop. Now, I understand. This is like an open letter you are writing to every guy who has 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 30 seconds, 5 minutes, and 48 seconds, like Tom Tedike would say. Now, understand why they say that most first child, and most times, the first child is usually from the ex. Full stop. I chose to bring this out because my uncle just discovered that his 13 years marriage was all a lie, and his beautiful daughters and only son were not his. Full stop. Mr. Moneyman, have you wondered why Twe is called love making? Does it not bother you that your lady may be there because of the money and no longer love you? Full stop. She still wants the expensive Dubai trips and the fast shopping sprees. I don't know if this parent is correct, but she eventually lands herself in the arms of the gardener on Monday, security on Tuesday, plumber on Wednesday, who again? Oh, who again? Who again? Driver on Thursday, and then finally, her work colleague when it is time for TGIF. Mr. Man, maybe you will get Saturday if she does not pretend to be on her period or says she broke her left arm every weekend. Please don't blame her. You cannot start the engine of a young woman, scratch her small and dump her with your liquid in 5 seconds when she is just starting to feel it. Oga boss, you will never be a boss if you share your wife with 5 other guys and you still pay all of them salary every month. I think this is getting too long. Even the man, if I'm the man, I'll start crying, Sha. I know this is a slap on your face, but this will be the end of it all if you take this quick advice from a man who has seen it all. My uncle's experience made me look deeper into this, and eventually I found out my own mother cheated on my late father, twice. So sad, but I know my father should have done better. Full stop. I was worried my own wife would do the same thing. So I quickly started my making findings around this public disgrace called quick ejaculation. What I found out. What I found out. Quick ejaculation can be linked with waist pain, low sperm counts, and poor eyesight. Full stop. And if you are having these other symptoms, then it has turned to an emergency and you should take this Lebanese remedy that saved I and my childhood friends the same disaster that you are about to face right now. Full stop. This Lebanese 5 seconds man resets remedy. 5 seconds. 5 seconds man resets remedy. This Lebanese 5 seconds, sorry. This Lebanese 5 second man reset. I'm talking about terminology. 5 second reset, 5 second man reset remedy was introduced into Nigeria by a man I met in Kenya. He proved to me this is the reason Kenyan men can run very fast and have big anaconda in between their legs. Full stop. I managed to bring in 127 packs to Nigeria on my way back. And my friends have already consumed 30 31 packs, and I have only 96 packs available on first come, first serve basis. Full stop. This Lebanese 5-second man reset remedy costs a whopping amount of money, but I have made a good deal with the company. So my fellow Nigerians can get this at a very subsidized rate. Can get these 96 packs at a very subsidized rate of 32,500 naira instead of the normal price of 45,000 naira. Good thing, I have a delivery network and will give it to you for free. Now, guys, I need to give you a disclaimer here so that you don't get it wrong. You see this particular kind of product, I don't sell them. If I have to sell them, I sell things like this because the copies, I don't need to speak too much grammar. It's not, nobody pays you for your hard work. Nobody pays you for how long you spend. Nobody pays you for the stress. People pay you for the result, okay? So sometimes I choose the ones that are less lengthy. But people want to read this thing, let me show you. Someone contacted me. You know, I'm always online. People are always pitching their ideas to me. So someone contacted me. She wanted to write a sales copy for me. I give people chances. So I gave her a chance to pitch her idea. And then, so this is her pitching her idea to me and all that. So in the end, she gave me a sample copy. Let me show you how long this copy is. I do not have the right to share it with you. So if not, I would have done that. The copy is 29 pages. This is also in Google. This is also in Google Docs, 29 pages. People are reading this stuff. If it's, you have only one rule. Make it engaging and flow, make it captivating. People will read to the end. So personally, my copies are long and short. Most of the time short because my creative, great. Yesterday I said something. Your sales copy should be a continuation of your ad copy, right? Do you remember when I said that? Now, if you have a very nice video that I said half of it, your copy should be half, okay? So I'll talk more on creative so you understand where I'm coming from. So good thing I have a delivery network and we'll give it to you and we'll deliver to you for free in 24 to 48 hours. Full stop. Remember our FOMO, fear of missing out. Put a FOMO here. maybe a timer. I've already put a small FOMO here, telling them that we have only few in stock, right? Put a timer here too. I will show you how I do that. So good thing I have a delivery network and will deliver to you for free. So add a countdown timer here, okay? Then put fill the form below to order now. Now, you see, I'm just writing this off the top of my head. So it might not be the best and all of that until I read it. Let's read it. It's not even long. Oh, wow. It's very short. Okay, so let's read through. What does it mean when a lady asks you to make her feel like a woman? This is supposed to be a headline. So it's supposed to be like this because your presentation matters a lot. You understand? This one too is supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be a subheading. So this could even get bigger, be like this, even give it a color because you want it to catch. Remember, what we're looking for is either, most of the time, attention, interest, desire, action. So you want to get their attention first, grab their interest, pull them into having the desire and tell them what to do, fill this form, click this button and all that. So it simply means she wants you to show her 100% masculinity, show her that you can do the things you can do, show her you are strong enough to protect her. Unfortunately, most men don't know this. Hence, gate man keeps shagging the billionaire's housewife every day by 11 a.m. Now, here is the psychology behind it. People are like, I never even gave it a thought. So show me you're a man, make me feel like a woman. Okay, that's why they like people who have six-pack. This is the conversation that goes on in the mind of the reader. You are sparking a conversation with a person. Remember, this page will be there. The person just stumbles on it from the advert while you are sleeping. But the page is now interacting with this potential buyer on your behalf. So the person is like interacting with you. You spark a conversation in their head. People do not buy because of what you write. They buy because of what they feel after reading what you write. So you need to make them feel that, okay? So money is good. It can buy you to. You can use another word for to. I'm just remembering a Poco doctor. I like that guy. So money is good. It can buy you to, but it cannot buy you a loyal woman. What if your lady dances around to satisfy others and ends up bringing one disease or the other to you? Then the reader will be saying, God forbid, I cancel, I bind. It will never work. You know, this is what you want them, this is the position you want them to be. You want to corner the mouse. You get this, right? So have you thought about it for a second? You say, that's what I'm thinking now. That woman, I've been suspecting her since. Hey, me, HIV, syphilis, God forbid, I wanted to leave her to do her thing, but me too, I'll be affected. Some people know that their ladies are cheating, but they don't bother. You know why? But they feel like, when she go cheat, me, I go cheat. But now that you've roped him into it, knowing that, you know, in the end, it can still get back to him. He wants to sit up and like, I wanted to leave her to flirt her, but me, I will not let her give me sickness. He wants to protect himself, protect his ego. The only way you can get someone to buy something is when you make the person feel two things. One, he feels you are stupid for giving them that offer. How can you turn around and give them a product that is 45,000 and ask them to pay 32,500? You must be crazy, right? Make your customer feel like that you are crazy. Now, number two, make your customer feel that he is crazy if he doesn't buy it. iPhone 14 Pro Max, brand new, legit, original, in pack, in a box, brand new, and I give it to you and say, pay me 5,000. Bros, nah, Even village people cannot owe you on this, and you will pay. Once you know it's not stolen or anything that is legitimate, I'm just doing promo, 99% discount, won't you? So that's how you want this customer to feel like, you are stupid. Are you crazy? How can you make this offer so cheap? This is something that you should be selling 100K and you're giving me for 5K, 2K, 1K, you know? And secondly, make the customer feel like, me, I cannot come and miss this offer. If I miss this offer, I'll be useless. No. My name is, my address is, this is what you really want to happen. So you embed your choice of words to how do you say, is it contort or concord? I don't know. Contort that feeling in the customer, right? So you can take your time, read this, extract. This is just a swipe file, something that you have to edit, put it in your own scenario, change the name of the product, your delivery hours, prices. No, this is just an idea. Was it so hard? No. Why am I saying no on your behalf? Because I see that you were also reasoning this with me while I was typing it. If it's a lie, dispute it. JJ, true. 39 pages. Yeah, people read that. Jaradi, now you teach me. I shall know the Mahajari. Now you teach me. So this, I don't want to kill me. So, but this is just it. When I write my copy, there's something I do. I close it immediately and sleep. You know why? So that I wouldn't memorize what I wrote. Then when I wake up, I bring it out, I read it like someone who's just stumbled upon it. And I'm like, if I am reading it and it makes me want to buy that item, despite me being the writer, then this sales copy is the best. But if you are reading and you're like, you've not written anything, your sales copy should be able to make you feel like you should buy your own products, right? So this is it, so that we can have time for a whole lot of stuff. So now let's go over to something else. Assuming, guys, I'll stop sharing my screen so I can log on to one of my websites, open a page and show you guys stuff, okay? Pardon me. I'm already showing you a lot of stuff, so if I don't show you one, no verse. So that's it. So I'm gonna log on now. Okay, and I'll show you. Although in my eCom Sniper course, I have an extensive course that teaches you how to use Elementor to do stuff like this, okay? To create your sales funnel and all of that. So, but for the purpose of enlightening you, I want to show you how to do some of these things. Okay, so go to my site, click on page, new page, and okay. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen again. So guys, hope you are getting value. If you are getting value, just type 4. Let me be sure we are making progress. If you are getting value from this, type 4. I want to be sure we are making progress. Okay, 4, 4, 4. Okay, great. Now I hope you guys can see my screen. So I open one of my sites and let me minimize this and bring this down, okay? So now this is how it happens. On my site, I have Thrive Architect installed. I have Elementor because I can use both of them. I also have Visual Composer. I rarely use it because when you uninstall it from a site, the page becomes rubbish. But with Thrive Architect and Elementor, the page still stays around. So let's assume, I'm not going to sell this product, but let's assume we're going to sell this Lebanese 5-minute man remedy. So let's say Lebanese 5-minute man remedy. Okay. Now I've typed the next thing I'm supposed to do is to click on publish. That's number one. Okay. So publish. The reason I'm saying I'm doing publish is so that the page will save first and I'll have a link to the page. So now the page has been saved and here is a link. And for this link, if I think it's too long, I can just edit it, okay, and call it 5 minutes. So you need to take note of this link because that is what you will need to put on your Facebook advert button. Because I did an editing, I will have to go back and click on updates again, okay? Don't worry, I have a lot of stuff installed on this website. It's overly secure, so hacking it is not possible, so to speak. So now we have the name written, the link worked on, we have saved it. Now, if you're using Elementor like myself, next thing to do is to click on Edit with Elementor. And I give it time, it's gonna load and take you to Elementor. All right, hope you guys are following. Okay, so now it's on Elementor. Just 1 minute, please. I think okay, I just adjusted my camera so that I don't have to project, forward so much. So the Elementor page is loading. Normally it takes a little time, so you should just be patient with it as it loads. If it takes so much time, then you need to click Enable Safe Mode. And when you do that, if your Elementor loads, then it means you have a plugin that is causing problems, right? So close navigator, I don't normally use it. First thing I do is I remove all of this stuff. See? You see all these buttons here? When someone is on your page, on your sales page, these things can lead to distraction and they click away from the sales page. You don't want that to happen, all right? So what you need to do, you need to make the page, just remove all the menus and all of that. And how you do that is you go down to settings, you can see, can you see my mouse, please? Please, if you can see my mouse, say yes, let me know. Can you see the movement of my mouse? I want to be sure you are following. Okay, great, great, thank you. So now when you click on settings, you see this is the very first thing I'm doing. Click on settings, scroll it up, go to page layout, click on it, change it from default to Elementor canvas. Elementor canvas. You see, we have Elementor full width. You might have other options depending on the theme and other plugins you have. But if you have Elementor, choose Elementor canvas. I'm going to choose it, look at it and see what happens. I select Elementor canvas, the page loads again and removes all of the shenanigans that are there, right? And then we can build on a completely blank sheet. All right, great. So now, first thing I'm gonna do, you see, unless you have a template, okay, but we're not working with templates, so I'm gonna click on add. You can use any of them depending on what you want. Personally, as John Bosco that I am, I prefer this. Now, why do I prefer it? You can see the one in the middle is 50%. These ones flanking left and right are 25% each. So it's good for mobile view because you're not going to see this in only on a computer. Some people, in fact, most people are using their phone. So you want the page to align properly on their phone, right? So you can use this, but I normally use this. So I click on it, go to the content width, change it from boxed to full width, right? Now, you can start your magic. Remember, we first had to write our sales copy before we got here. So now, all you need to do is click on these options here, these elements. First, we will need a text, all right? So I drag the text and I come back to our sales copy. I don't even need to make it all this red. I copy this and I paste it here, right? I copy this, I paste it here, align it center. I can change the font size to maybe 36 so that I can shout. How about that? So let me see, is this really 25? Yes, 25. So, but it's really not very necessary. So 24 can be good for your heading. 36 is not bad, can be good for your heading. So whatever text you write, you can go to this alphabet. See, that's one good thing I like about computer. It teaches you. You see, I hovered around it and it showed me text color. It showed me what it's used for, right? I can just click on the drop down around it and choose red. If that's what I really need. I like red in the beginning. So I go choke their eye, you know, that kind of a thing. So now, what's the next thing we wanted to add? We want to add the subheading, okay? So we're gonna add the subheading. So I copy, I come back here, click on this place, and I drag a text editor under the first one and I paste. Now, here is what I do. What I promised you guys before coming on to this, I told you I want to show you what I do, right? Now, I like to automate stuff and make things easy. Instead of dragging text all over and all over, what I do is I come to this pencil icon, I right click on it, I click on duplicates, okay? I duplicate so that when I use one, I'll have another one remaining, okay? So now I'm gonna use the first one. So I click on it, come here and paste, okay? I align it to the center. It's very important so that the readers can read it properly. Maybe this way I can just make it 18. Voila, okay? Now, what is next? I always advise people after your heading and your subheading, add an image. The image is a keeper. You know, some women are so beautiful, they can attract a man, but they need good character to keep the man. Your headline can attract the person, but you need a good image to keep the person reading. They say an image is worth 1,000 words. So let's do a simple Google search. It's not always good to use Google search, but what can we do? So let's go to Google and search for, we're looking for a man with quick ejaculation, right? Oh, please. I have an image that's supposed to be on this website, and I want to pull it up, so I'll stop sharing the screen, please. Apologies. You will see the image. So just a few seconds. Guys, can you hear me now? Okay, apologies about that. It appears my mic went off. The battery was down. Okay. So I noticed the image I was looking for is not on the site. So we'll just have to do ourselves a favor, save ourselves the time and stress and download something. So let's see. How does a man who is having quick ejaculation look? Does it show in the face? No. You see, you can even have an electric pole and still not last long. Not lasting long is usually a problem associated with sugar. I think I made mention of that yesterday. It's usually sugar problem, not diabetes, not full-blown sugar problem, but it's usually caused by sugar, stress, hormonal imbalance, and a whole lot of stuff, okay? So we're gonna look for something, a scenario that explains, and once someone sees, a picture is worth 1,000 words. When someone sees it, you'll be like, ah, this man don't fuck up, okay? So now let's see, we'll search for something like man and woman argue in bed, something like that. Siam. Message will say, we want. So now we're gonna change this to black man. Excuse me. Oh yeah, now see this one. It shock you, Abby. The man is receiving a preaching of his life. So no. This one go work, Abby. Although you see this image, it has some watermark, but let's just go ahead and use it to save time, okay? Now let's see. The name is too long. So let's see if we can find another one that relates. Well, let's use this one too. Okay. We'll still find one more. Let's change the keyword again. Let's use Nigerian or Ghanaian man. You know, we're usually black. You don't set. You don't set. When a man no do a well, he will not eat in his house for like 3 months or 3 years. Okay. Now, so guys, let's use this. I think this should work. If it doesn't work, then this will definitely work. But this one looks more like staged. So now, let's add an image. I'm going to delete this so that you see how I added the image placeholder. So I clicked here, right? I went to image, I dragged and dropped it to the position where I want it to be. Then I click on choose image. It will show me the image on the side, but no, I want to upload. So I click on upload. I don't know what I'm going to see here. So let's use this one. Let's use this one, right? So let's use this one. Okay, so now that I've selected this one, I click on insert media and the image appears bagam. Do you now understand? So I won't have to go on and on and on about this. Okay, I won't have to go on and on, but go to Google, go to YouTube, search for how to create this is basically what you do on Elementor, drag, drop, insert images, insert text, then you must have a form plugin. Let me give you an example. Chambasco, why are you showing these guys all of this stuff? Let me see. Now, let's assume this is where we want the form to be. So I'll drag this WordPress form because that's what I'm using. So I need to select a form. Let me see. Which form should I select? Okay. Let me choose this form. Just a random form, right? So now the form, the way I designed it,
you put your name. No, this one is advanced, so you might not get exactly. Let me find a form. Let's use shock protect. Okay, now look, this one needs them to fill their first name, their surname, which is the last name, their delivery address. See, I gave them an example: state, local government, phone number, alternative number. They have to confirm if they are ready. And then they choose the quantity they want, write their email address, any special requests. You see, there is no red asterisk here. It means it's not compulsory. And they click on send my order. And because of the settings I did, this order comes to my email. I'm going to stop sharing screen. I'll log. No, sorry. I won't do that. I wanted to log into my email, but something might go wrong. You cannot be so careful. So now, assuming this is the page we want, now let's update and preview the page. So remember the link to the page was ifesolutionsLimited.com/5 minutes. I will send it in your in the chat box so that you can preview it and see it's exactly what we just did. If you have time, you can click on it and then jump back on this call. So this is exactly what we just did, right? You see, I'm not here to make it look so hard. So that when I say you should pay me 500K, of course, I've just someone 500K to teach them e-commerce. I do that very much, many times, right? But my aim here is not to make it look like so difficult, gigantic. I take 1 month to teach you, and then you are still dependent on me, and then you are able to justify the big money you paid. No, my job here is to make it look as simple as possible, and actually not just look, but be as simple as possible. But let's remove this preview stuff. So this is the link. This is the link. This is the link you put in your Facebook advertising. You get it right? Now, when the person reads, he's like, Camille, he fills the form and clicks on send my order now, right? Okay, so we are done with the sales page. Everything, the funnel is complete, okay? And you have to make sure that the choice of words you use are not against Facebook advert policies. Go to Facebook advert policies and read the policies. Facebook adverts policies. Go and read it. It will save you a lot of problem. Okay? No, not this. Okay, yeah, this is its standards. Okay, so look at, they have a lot of policies. Advertisers are required to follow our advertising standards. So click on the advertising standards and you see all the policies, things that you need to follow, their rules and regulations. These things will save you a lot of problem. Ad accounts ban and a lot of things. Some people say they restricted my ad account. Most of the time is because they did not follow the standard. Okay? Now, personal attributes. Remember when I told you about avoiding things like you, your, right? Or you are white, you are black, you are this, you are all that. So add creative that describes or shows the promoted products or service is good. Using the words like you or other without referencing personal attributes is good. But a text referencing or alluding to personal attributes or characteristics of a targeted group or individual, just like saying Catholics, Anglicans, Nigerians, all of these, those personal attributes, people born in Facebook France are that, using the word you, your, other, to reference a personality. These are things you need to know. Race or ethnicity, Hispanic, Negroes, no. Find black singles today. Black singles, you are talking about a particular, Facebook doesn't want you to point fingers at people. You get it, right? Okay, so now let's hop over to Facebook and see if we can do some stuff here. Let me see. Okay, now you come to Facebook. Okay. I did a little thing. I wanted to show you something. So you come to Facebook and you open your ads manager. Nobody should ask me how you can get to ads manager here. Open your ads manager, click on create ad, right? It populates and brings a dialog box where you choose what you want to do. Please always leave it at auction. Depending on what you want, do you want more traffic to your site? Do you want people to like and comment? Do you want people to just fill a form? Are you advertising an app, a mobile app? I don't want to speak with you people now. I'm a marketing pro, so they want us to go on a call, but I've been rejecting it. There's nothing new they're going to tell me. I've been on Facebook advertising for so long. So now you want sales, right? So you click on sales, okay? You can scroll up, click this drop down and rename this. So you can just leave it that way and then click on continue. So just give it a name on its own. Choose manual, please. Choose manual, please. Click on continue. Then you have started creating an advert. Yes, of course. So you see, because we didn't write a name, he gave us a name. Please leave this category as it is. We are not doing anything that has to do with government stuff, so leave it as it is. In fact, leave this campaign. Don't put campaign objective. You understand why later. Don't put advantage campaign budgets. Leave it. Just leave budget and click on next. Go to new sales page. I'm trying to tell you straight to the point, something that will work for you. Off the chart, not that. You see, there are more difficult and complex ways to run adverts. They might convert, they might not convert. But imagine you go to your GoTV or DSTV and they ask you to choose your channel by the frequency, 987.21 megahertz before you get African Magic. Yes, people used to do that during the days of all those dishes and all that. So, but in this case now, you just press your remote to GoTV or DSTV, scans automatically and picks the channels for you. Which one would you rather choose? The automatic or the manual? So please, I'm showing you something that will make you money. Then from the money you have made, you can now calm down, put money and be doing small experiments. You get it, right? So now when you go to your ad sets, this is what I want you guys to learn. I don't know how to do this. So guys, please pay attention to this page. Please pay attention to this page. I did a live video not long ago and I explained this stuff. I'm going to explain another part of it that I didn't talk about. This is how your Facebook advert is. Now, stage one is where we first went to. It's called the campaign level. Please, if you are following, type yes. I want to be sure we are together. If you are following, type yes. Okay. Uche, yes, I remember Uche. Uche said yes. Uche, are you the only one following Chimdema? Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay, now see. This is the campaign level. Campaign level is where you tell Facebook what you want to get. I want to get sales. That's it. I want to get people to comment. This is what you tell them on campaign. Your aim and objective for running these adverts, right? Now, under campaign, we have another level that we call the ad set level. Ad sets. This means under one campaign, you can have several ad sets. Okay? You can have several assets under one campaign. And under each asset, you can have several ads. You can have several ads. Now, listen attentively, please. On the campaign, you choose your objective. On the ad set, you choose who. This is what you choose. You choose why. Why I am running this advert. On the assets, you choose who I am running this advert to. That's where you choose the location. I'm running adverts to Nigerians. Maybe I want to be specific. Rumokoro, I want to be specific. Or Aguata not. I want to be specific. Iloren. This is where you choose it on the asset level. This is also where you choose, I want only men. I want only women. This is where you do that. You want to say, I want people who are aged between 25 and 45. It's on the ad set. You are talking about who specifically do you want your ad to be shown to? This is your conversation with Facebook. Hey, why I'm running this advert? I want to make money. I want sales. I don't want people to just click and go. I don't want people's email. No, I want people to purchase, people to place an order. Now you come down, Facebook is now asking you on the asset level who. You are telling them, I want people who are interested in football between the ages of 30 and 60, people who are male, people who travel abroad, people who have purchased something in recent times, you know, these are the stuff you tell Facebook on the ad set level. Now on the ads, it now asks you, this is why, this is who, this is what. It now ask you, what should we show these guys? You said you want to make sales and you say you want us to show it to this kind of people. What do you want us to show? This is where you now add the images, the ad copy. Now, Facebook now takes the image and ad copy and shows it to the people you have selected who they believe will do what you have in mind at the campaign level. I hope this is clear. If it's not clear, please tell me so that I can proceed. If it's not clear, let me know. If this is clear, just type 1. Let's move on. If it's not clear, let me know so that I can, talk more about this or ask your question. Because I want us from this point, I want you to pay rapt attention to what I'm about to show you. I make it very simple so you might overlook it. So I want you to understand what we are doing. We have spent an hour plus already. Is this clear? 1, if it's clear. 2, if it's not clear. Chidema says she's following. Who else? Who else? Who else? There are 15 of us here. Only one person cannot be following. 1, Esther says 1. Uche says 1. Please, I want to get majority, a simple majority. Okay, Sam said it's not clear. Sam, please drop your question. I need to make sure I carry everyone along. I know this is a free training, but if I don't want to do it, I wouldn't do it. Now that I say I want to do, I want to give you, I want to make sure you are loaded. What I want to give you is something that you can just go ahead and start from it there. Okay? You might want to do some personal coaching, purchase my course, purchase anybody's course or training, no wahala, but with what I'm giving you here, it's good enough for you to start making money. At least you might make some money and be able to purchase courses and all of that. So Sam, please drop your question. As soon as I see that, I would work on it. So guys, remember we went to Ads Manager, we click on Create Ad, choose our campaign objective, which is sales, and then click on Next to get to this ad set level. And then it's asking us, where do you want this conversion to take place? And then, of course, it's on our website, so we have chosen websites, right? Now, I already have a pixel. There's something we call pixel. Pixel is a marker. Pixel is a tracker, okay? That everyone who visits your page from Facebook has a the person is okay now. Yeah, I remember. Sometimes when you click a link on Facebook, it takes you to a page that says you're about to leave Facebook to so link. I guess you guys might have seen such. And then you see that the link is so long. What Facebook did is that they cloaked the original link and added their tracking link to it so that when you click on it and every action you take, Facebook knows. That's how they're able to tell you that this kind of people purchased something yesterday. These people are those who like football, these are that. These are trackers. So that is what Pixel is all about. You insert a pixel on your website. So let me show you an example. So this is pictab.com. Look at this is Pixel Helper. You see, it's showing 1 here right now, 2. So these are number of trackers on this website. You see it on many websites. So let me click on it. You see, this is for the you see, the main function here is page view. So whoever lands on this page via any link, Facebook knows who they are. Okay. So now we are looking for those who will make purchases. So let's assume this was not here. You can choose whatever you want. You see people who can, what's your aim? Our aim is to make purchases. Don't mind this yellow, is because of this year IAS policy, blah, 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 but everything works fine. So we have chosen the events, what we want to track. This is a tracker that is on our website. Any website that I have, I put this, you have to get it from Facebook, right? So what do we want to track? We want to track purchases. Now we move on. Leave the optimization for conversion. Just leave it as it is and go to budget. How much do you want to spend per day? This is daily budget. If you want to run your advert for 1 week, you can click on the drop down and select a lifetime budget. Then a calendar will come up. You see start and end. Let me choose daily budgets. You see, there shouldn't be an end. Okay, yeah. So when you choose a daily budget, it means that this is what you pay daily. When you choose a lifetime budget, it means that this is what you pay for the whole of it. You can click here and edit it, right? So let's say our budget per day is 3K. Let's assume 3K, right? 3,000. Sometimes around 10, 20, sometimes around 5. There are some around 2,500. I do it for some reasons, okay? So 3K. Make sure you don't have an end date. It's because I changed it, that's why it appears. So I'm gonna unclick that. Make sure you don't have an end date. Even if you want to run this advert for 7 days, please do not have an end date. On the 7th day, turn off your adverts. That is how much you want to pay. Facebook is still asking us, who should this audience be? And this is where you begin to search for location, Nigeria. But there's something I want you to pay proper attention. If you have been running advert before, please, this might be where you got it wrong all the while. People living in or recently in this location, if you are into e-commerce, don't use it. What did I say? I said you shouldn't use it. Because this will target people, assuming you are targeting Lagos, it will target people who live in Lagos and those people who used to visit Lagos. Somebody might now place an order and tell you he's in Nasarawa. Of course, he was in Lagos and Facebook knew he was in Lagos, but he's no longer in Lagos. So you want to click this and select the second one, which is people living in this location. So that you are sure when the order comes in, the person is living there and most likely will be around to pick it up. You get it, right? Now, where do you want to run the adverts? Someone asked me yesterday, and I was very honest with you. Sometimes I just run Lagos. Is this state or city? You see, there is city, there is state. I run Lagos states. You see, Nigeria has vamoosed because I'm narrowing it down. Sometimes I run Lagos, Abuja, city. Abuja is a city, not a state. maybe Port Harcourt. You see, Rivers, not Port Harcourt. But you can run to as many states as well. You can just choose Nigeria. For an advert I've run for a long time, I just put Nigeria. If you like, come from Sambisa for it, I will deliver to you, right? So now we've chosen our location and chosen the particular people, those who are living in this location. So we'll scroll up again. Remember, I'm trying to make it as simple and easy as possible. I don't run advertising to 18 years old. Of course, 18 years might not be able to purchase what I'm selling. They might not even need it. I have a friend of mine, his advertising starts from 35 years. Yes, he sells heavy equipment, high ticket gym equipment. And, you know, those things are hundreds of thousands. So he wants people who have made money, not people who are still collecting alawi. So now, for me, I normally run from 25. So I normally choose from 25 years. So if you're between 24 down, my ad is not for you. Now, you can also choose the maximum age. Me, I don't choose. Here is why. There are some of your friends that their Facebook profile, the date of birth they put there is 1901 because they don't want to put the original date of birth. Imagine that kind of a thing. It means my ad will show to that person. So I just let Facebook now look for anyone, whatever age range, once it's above 25. This is what I do. So you figure out what works best for you, okay? Now, what product am I selling to who? If it's a health product like what's our example, it's meant for men, right? So I'll come to gender here, hover and click on edit. Instead of all, I'll choose men. All right. Now, demography, what should it be? Are we talking about people who like football? I never target such people. Is it people who have interest in football? Are they the kind of people who want to attract? And what about my kind of person that's, not that I hate football, but I don't really have the time. And I don't like where there is too much noise. So imagine when I go to a viewing center, I shout, hey, you hear do I go take press calculator, now you won't shout, come out. So I don't really watch football that much unless I am overly free. When they pay somebody 20,000 pounds, 100,000 pounds, and the person is coming to, you know, enjoy himself in the pitch, whether he wins or loses, they pay him. Me, that my children are going to ask me for one money or the other on Sunday morning, we'll sit down and be watching them. They should come and watch me small, excuse me. So why am I saying all this? If you are running this advert and you're targeting men who have interest in football, and me, maybe I'm a 1.5 seconds man, and I don't have interest in football, it means I would not see this advert. But this is actually how to target. Assuming you are selling luxury products, you might start looking for people who have interest in Gucci, Versace, you know, all of these stuff. Let me show you an example. Let me see Gucci, right? You see, you can see, oh, but sorry, let me remove this Gucci. I need to show you something about this of Gucci. You see, we have different Gucci here. We have Gucci school, we have Gucci as job title, we have employers, we have fashion brand. This is what you would most likely want to choose if you are looking for such, right? Now, I'm going to remove all this because personally, I don't use them. I'm just an honest guy, right? There's only one interest I choose, and that is engaged shoppers. That's what John Bosco uses. Why? Whether you're a football lover, whether you are a retired shower or anything, whatever your interest is, once you buy on Facebook and you fall within the other demography I have selected, Facebook should show this to you. You may buy, you may not buy. But you are a buyer. I don't want to be a time waster, wasting money, sharing advert to those people who have never bought anything online. You get it right? So these are, I'm just opening up some secrets to you. There are more advanced, crooked ways to run Facebook advertising, like digging up hidden interests. I don't do that, okay? Now, this is one thing I just do. Engage shoppers. I get everything right, but when it comes to this, I just choose engage shoppers. This boils down to the question I was asked yesterday, if it's okay to kill my adverts within 3 days of non-performance, 5 days. Now, Facebook needs to roll out to a number of people before it determines those who are interested in your offer from among the list of buyers. Okay? Now, this is it. Now, I want you to go and play around this interest targeting stuff. Because assuming you wanna, let me show you something on birthday. Assuming you sell birthday cake, you can target, we are in March, 18th of March, and after March we have April. You can look for those who are born in April or who have upcoming birthday, okay? And run your adverts to them. Tell them, cake, your birthday is coming. This cake, it has 50% discount. Of course, their birthday is coming, so they will resonate with the message. Me, that my birthday is still August. You want to advertise cake to me? You will fail, but imagine you advertise maybe on the 1st of August or something like that. I'll be like, it's true. I know buy cake. You'll be like, say, na my house. INEC wahala day, you know, that kind of stuff. So play around it and see what you can make of it. So when you are done, I always leave it on this advantage placement. If you know what you are doing, if you advance, put it in manual and remove whatever you want to remove. Advanced placement means Facebook should show your advert to wherever possible. Instagram, Facebook, audience network, mobile apps, wherever they have access to. But if you feel like you've run this advert for a long time and you notice that people on Instagram, they just ask you a question, they don't buy. Do not look at it, you analyze your sales and see that most buyers are coming from Instagram or so. You can decide to remove Facebook and use Instagram, or remove Instagram and use Facebook. If you feel you don't want Messenger ads, remove Messenger from, okay, wait, let me show you practically. Let me choose manual placements. You see, I can remove audience network, Instagram, Messenger, okay? Or I can come to Facebook and remove some of this stuff that I don't want it to show here or here. This side is a preview. But please, if you want to do what I do, then put it here. Even Facebook recommends that. So when you are done with that, I'm trying to lower this. Okay. Okay, please, can you repeat the last terms you use for campaign to assets? The last terms. Okay, campaign to assets and to ads. Good evening, sorry I came late. Hope I can get the link to revisit the training on YouTube, please, via Gmail. Knowledge City. I don't want to give people the replay for free, so that those who attended for free will not feel like they were shortchanged, okay? But it should come cheap. I think from tomorrow it will be 7,000. From Monday, it will just add a little, maybe 2,000 per day. I don't know, but I'm sure from tomorrow at the end of today, it will be 7,000 for the 3 replays, okay? So I heard that engaged shoppers is highly targeted by marketers and it's quite expensive. Please, is that true? Engaged shoppers is honestly targeted by marketers. It doesn't make it expensive. Let's see something. Thank God we are still here. Let's look at something. I'm gonna close the, oh, sorry. Oh, shit. Engaged shoppers. Now look at these engaged shoppers. There are 561,000,000 988,706 people to 660,898,719. Imagine if you sell to only 1,000 out of these people. Even if all of us start targeting engaged shoppers, it will still never be too expensive because more people are being added to the that purchase behavior. It's not an insult, it's a purchase behavior. More and more people are being added to it. More and more people are being captured. So even if everyone starts targeting engaged shopper, we will still keep making sales. Now, it's not really about, what's it called? About the cost of advertising. It's about your ROI, your return on investment. If you spend 2,000 on advert and get 5,000, chief, if you can spend 100,000, go ahead and do that. Do you get it? It's not really about, so how cheap is my advert? No, it's about how effective is it? Is it giving me profits? You are in business for profit, not to save money. Me, I don't save money. I put money in adverts every day. I don't save that money. That money, it has not done too much for me since I started saving it. I rather put it on advert and get more. And then I put more and get more. So must you connect Instagram account to your ad account before you can use it? No, no, you mustn't connect. You will see that right away. So now what do? We have selected who, right? Now we're not going to what. So we click on next, and then it takes us to the ad level where we say what we want people to see, right? Now, this is just a generic name Facebook gave to it. You can choose your page here. So these are pages that you use. You can choose any one of them. Now, you see, you can connect to your Instagram account, or you can ask it to use the selected page. So your Facebook page will be mirroring to Instagram. You get it right? So, but you can also create your Instagram account and link both of them together. But me, I prefer to use my Facebook so that every comment will be coming to the same place and I can actually attend to every comment in one place. Oh, I'm really stressed up already. Election was stressing me up. I felt so bad being a Nigerian, but we move, right? So now this is it. So just select the page you want here, and then leave this as it is, and create ad, leave it as it is, manual upload, yes. Now, single image or video, I recommend this. It's just using picture or video. Now go over here and click on add media. This is where you click to add your image or video. Now, you may need to find a good graphic designer to design something good for your image, or use something simple. Even simple works well. Then, okay, let me show you something I once did for one of my products, and I used that image for like 3 years to sell the product. Let me show you. I went to Breaking Your Own News. Let me see. Okay, good. breakyournews.com. So now, let me disable my dark mode here. Turn it off. So now this is it, okay? I'll come here, click on this. I'll pick the image of the products, okay? I'll pick the image of the products. Oh, come on, guys. Okay. Let's go to download. No. We were at documents or pictures. I don't even know where we were. Let me assume. Sorry, guys. Okay, we were at pictures. Let me assume this is the products that the man will need for his quick ejaculation problem. Now I have uploaded the image, breakyourownnews.com. Then I'll write the headline here. I'll say, Lebanese 5 minutes man remedy. Okay, let me see if I can add something to the Lebanese, no. Okay. The Lebanese, okay, 5 minutes man remedy, okay. Then in the ticker I say, this will increase your bola size, make you last long, and what else again? Pour well. This is why John Randy said I showed him my eye, I cover my eye. Blood and water, blood and water. So, so once you are done with this, you click on download your image. So the image has downloaded, as you can see here. So I'm going to open it. You will see there is a watermark here, right? So what I normally do is, let's see, edits. I normally like to do this on my phone so that I can have more stuff. So edits, markup. So click to find color white, and then you get it now. So this is not actually white, but I just want you to get what I mean. So once I'm done with this, I click save. Another thing is, if you're using something like Paint, we have one we call Paint. Paint software, you can use it to like crop that place away. It's like I erased the thing I did, Abby. So let me make this sticker. Let me make this sticker. Okay, so that I can clean it once without too much delay. So once I'm done with this, I click on save, and the image is now without watermark. You get it? Now I'm going to close this and go back to add manager. I'll click on add media, add image, and then I'll have to click on upload and then go find that image. That image should be under downloads. You see, this is the image here. Right? So now assuming this is the Ebola solution, so I click on next to bring the image in. And once the image is here, for me, you see, because if you can see here, you see that some of the write-up is removed. So make sure you choose original. Okay. So oftentimes the square image is recommended, but sometimes you can't just do that. So make sure that every write-up is showing. Then you click on next. Say optimize. Yeah. Optimize and click on done. And then your image will appear. Look on this side. The image will appear immediately. So your ad is almost ready. The next thing for you to do is to put your ad copy. And what's your ad copy supposed to be? The ad copy is supposed to be something like if small Nash they shake, comma, what will pencil bola do? this is why your, okay, wait. So the real reason women, no, if you call women, you're in trouble. Oh. Don't mention women. The real reason your ex babe left you is reach to the end to end your 5 minutes problem. So now, this is the what? Attention. This is what? Still dragging their interest, right? If small yash they shake, what will pencil bella do? Oga wife don't leave am go meet gate man and later carry JD sickness give oga for bed. If you are having quick release, comma, then you need to see this Lebanese 5 minutes man remedy. No tablets or bitter, no tablets or bitter drink to take, comma, only rub is on your bola and see the miracle happen. Full stop. See how it works here. www.bolapower.com. So this is just an idea. So now the headline should be something like Bola multiplier. Should be 2 days fast Bola multiplier, right? So now look at how this ad will be. So now you choose your button. Should it be lemon or other now, depending on the tone you used. Now, whatever the tone is, then remember you come back here and copy the link to your sales page, okay? Go back to adverts, go under here, choose websites, and paste the link to that page so that when people click on the adverts, let me scroll it down. When the people click on this learn more, it will take them to the page. Okay, so this is how your ad will look like. Very simple, straightforward, but it works wonders. Okay, if you still want us to do all those complicated hula baloo, blah, 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 that kind of ad, copy this, go to this website, drag this, copy this code, if we can do that one. But who stress app? Nobody pays you for how much time you spend doing stuff. People pay you for the result that comes from it. Remember, like here that I say, bolapower.com, it's still the same link to that your sales page. For in our own case, it was forsolutionsLimited.com/5 minutes. All right. So I hope this was good enough. So once you are done over here, let's see. Okay, add budget, I'm coming. Once you are done, you go to publish, wait for them to review it and they will approve it and your advert starts running. Remember to add your card if you're using a dollar account, or use your card still to fund your Naira using PayU. Now, someone is asking me what I recommend as the ad budgets. The ad budgets, there's no special recommendation, but I discovered something after many years. You see, the ad budget will give you a larger audience to reach, but it doesn't guarantee your sales. So here's what I do, okay? I use something between 4,000 to 8,000. Facebook will not say no if you're using 100,000 per day. It's for each ad, depending on my setup. You see what I did there is one campaign, one asset, one ad. Of course, that's what I do because I'm a professional. But please, for a beginner, try to have like 2 ad sets and like two ads under, so that you find the winning ones and kill the ones that are not working. For me, I go straight to the point, I do it. If I see this thing now, it's just that I don't like to sell stuff like that. Else, you see the advert, I will run it and it will go. I'll just change the image, find something and do stuff like that and to go. I showed you guys now. This is me rebranding a product. This is the completely rebranded one. So this is a product I rebranded. This is all the way from Ghana, right? I wrote it's made in Jamaica. This one is made for Ghana, it's for Nigerians. The one I sell in Ghana, I wrote it made in Jamaica. I am not actually lying. Some guys will say, you're lying. I'm not actually lying. This product was made in Pakistan, but it's the same remedy used in China, in Jamaica, in Ghana. So I just chose the country that people will like, we like that product. Nigerians don't like made in Nigeria, but they like made in Ghana. This one too, I rebranded it. I designed these things by myself. But I see something like this, I don't stress myself rebranding it. I purchased this for 5,500, but I use it as bonus for this. And you saw the discount price I put there, right? 29,500, 5,000 plus 5,055 naira. So let's say 2 of them 10,000 and I sell to 29,500. And the former price I was selling was 37,500, right? So you need to go back to that video that I sent you on day one, the very day you register for this program. Go back to that video and see how you turn a product to an offer. All right, so it's not really about in the ad budget. It's about in the ad itself. You might spend 10,000 naira per day on one ad, and I will spend 4,000 naira per day on my own ad, the same product, but I will get more orders and more sales than you. Do you get it right now? It's not really about the ad, but you can do. You see, there's not much you give to Mark Zuckerberg that you will not take. Any amount you give to him, but is that money working for you or not? So you guys should ask questions so that we would go further. I told you guys I wanted to see your faces. I'm not gonna show me your face. I want to see your faces. Okay, yes. Thank you for that reminder. How do I create? John Randy, are you a facey? God bless you, Daddy. How do you create videos where you combine 2 different products? videos. Okay. Let me show you a video. Let me show you a video. Okay. Just for me, let me share my screen so that you'll see the transparency there. Let me show you a video. Let me show you a video. Let me see if I can copy the link from my phone and then show you on my system. I promise to show you guys a video. Just wait, you will see. You will see the video right now. Just 1 minute. Okay. Just 1 minute. I'm trying to copy the link. I hope it shows up here. I'm trying to copy a link. I'm hoping it shows up here. So it doesn't show up here, then just 1 minute, please. One minute, guys. I'm coming. So just 1 minute. I'm trying to copy the link because I couldn't find it on my PC. It's not showing up here. So send to device, send. Okay. Okay, good. Now look at this video. It's an advert I am running. Look at this. Now, what did I do here? I downloaded this image. Wait. So, let me pause it now first. Please, can you hear me, guys? Let me explain this stuff to you. Can you hear me? If you can hear me clearly, I need to explain how this video came about. Okay, great. Now, in this video, the first image you saw, let me mute it. This image, I downloaded it. This image you saw, I downloaded it. This product, I customized it. This lemon image, I downloaded it. I just moved to CorelDRAW. I took my phone, took a picture of this, the product image. I went to remove .bg to remove the background from the picture I took with my phone. Then I combined the whole pictures together, the three of them, this picture, the lemon picture, and this together to form one picture. Okay. Then I use my InShot, InShot app or any other video editing app to combine this image. And this is one video I found on YouTube. I just typed before. This is another video on YouTube. This is a different video on YouTube. Now, see what I did. I did not allow them to talk. I muted their voices and then inserted music. Sometimes I mute the voices and I put my own voice. This product is selling like crazy. So nobody is saying anything. I just mute it and put sound. So you can see, this is exactly what I do, no gimmicks. Sometimes I just put a background sound and then use text to show what I want people to know, or I put my own voice behind it and synchronize. This is an image. the product, I took a picture. So this is just about 47 seconds long. Now let's check the comments box. I sold over 400 pieces of this product. You see? You see? I don't want to go to my email and start showing you some stuff. That might not really go well, but the rest assured that it's selling. So what I do is I download related YouTube videos. I cut them and remove irrelevant parts and stitch them together, get relevant image and put together. Now, that video is okay. There are also videos where I just video myself. I show my face and all of this, but these are products that are expensive and I needed to build extra trust. There are videos I use my tripod, I face my camera down, and then I'm showing only my hands and then the product, and then I'm putting a voice over to it. Now, the kind of product will determine. If you feel like when people see your face or your voice turns sour finish, and people will not really have that vibe, remove your voice. And obviously, you know, when you're combining various videos, the audio on these videos will not match, so remove the audio and put a music instead. This is how I stitch videos together. So you saw in that one, just about 3 videos and a few graphics. I did it by myself from scratch. If you know how to check metadata for videos, go and check the metadata for that video. It's been over 2019, 2020. Yeah, it's been about 4 years I did that video and I'm still selling with it now. And nobody has been able to copy that video. You know why? Because you cannot copy the video and copy the product inside too. I customize it. So it's easier for someone to pick up your product and start selling if the product can be found anywhere. But when you get a product and customize it, if you can, if it's really necessary, then you have monopoly over that product and people cannot just copy and start selling. It's very hard for you to copy my product and start selling. Okay? Hope I answered your question. Any other question? I believe I've done justice to this. Yeah, yesterday I gave you guys a coupon code in case you wanted to get my course like someone requested. Let me share the link again. I don't know if I still have it. Let me see. So this is the link to the course. So if you want to, like I said, just because someone asked for it yesterday, I had to fetch the coupon code. I will give you 20% discount. Please, if someone has that coupon code, you can share it. I don't have it in my head. I generated it for someone and I just felt like maybe to give it to you guys. I think it's pick 20 off. When you purchase the course, you will get that my book too, called the 1 minute before profits, right? But if this is all, we'll just close and I wish you guys a good night. It's been 2 hours well spent, a cumulative of about 6 hours and 30 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, that was spent on this whole training. And for me, I think it's paid off. What do you guys think? Unmute yourself and tell me what you think about the training. Unmute yourself and tell me what you think about the training. Do you gain value from it? Okay, if you didn't get the first email, you should check your spam folder. Check your spam folder. Check your spam folder. So guys, did you get value from this? If you did, let me know. Type in the comments box. I would appreciate if you go to Facebook, go to Twitter, write something good about me and tell me if I didn't do well. Please, I will still appreciate it. If you didn't enjoy this, if you didn't get value, please tell me. I want to know. If you didn't get value, in fact, if 99% of you did not get value, I don't mind scheduling this again and doing it all over again. My aim is to give you the value. You see, I'm not selling anything to you. No fancy webinar, no slides, no. This is real person showing a real person a real thing, and you can practically do it. Thank you so much, Chimdima. You guys, you have a lovely night. And, you know, find a way to practice this. All that we have done here will be a waste if you don't practice. If you come back to me and say, hey, I did this, I did that, it hooked me on my neck, please, I have a question or two, I will answer. But if peradventure after this, you did not practice it, I will not be able to help you. But if you take action, you become my friend. If you get into my inner circle, you become my buddy. Okay, I have WhatsApp group for my inner persons. I do monthly live call with them. Sometimes I do one-on-one call with you. I go through your sales funnel, help you. John Randy, please, I will keep setting you up here. Ask John Randy, one day he called me. So we were on call for like almost 2 hours or so. I didn't say you should call me. I will schedule the call and we follow it one by one. Sometimes I might ask you to download TeamViewer, and then I control your computer from here. You see me do it, you see what I click, and then you can repeat it yourself. But that's for my inner circle, okay? My inner circle is 200,000 Naira, but if you get my eCom Sniper course, you get free access, right? You also get my book, The Minute Before Profit, and a whole lot of things. When you get eCom Sniper, you get my US mini importation course for free. All of them are on the platform. Automatically, you get my mini importation from China for free. 2 of them are sold for 18,000 on Expertnia. Go and check it. If you buy my US importation course on Expertnia for 18,000, you get the China importation course. But if you get my eCom Sniper, you get all of them. You still get access to my inner circle and all of that. But that's all. Let me not just start sounding like I'm pitching anything to you. Please write something good to encourage me, so that next time I will bring out time and resources to do this again. And as always, I love you guys and I wish you the very best. You might unmute yourself to say 1 or 2 things and we'll share the grace. You can unmute yourself if you want to. Is anyone saying anything, or we should just close? JJ.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, JJ, I can hear you.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right, thank you so much. I just want to appreciate you one more time. This is not my first time, actually. You've done a lot. You've come through for me many times, and I'm also happy that so many persons are benefiting from what you know and for giving us such value for free. Like everything was free. So we thank you so much. I will pray that God will continue to bless you. By that call we made the other day, that call, I missed that call. Can we have it again? Is it possible?
You want to hear my feminine voice again?
Yes, now I want to hear
Don't worry, I'm
fine
going
voice
to do
again.
something. If anyone from this call takes the eCom Sniper, in 2 weeks' time, I'll schedule a call. It will be a 7-day call, 30 minutes for 7 days, so that I want to do it like a group mentorship. I hold you accountable. I watch what you do. I look into your ads. I look into your sales page. You understand? I want you to like, hey, I got trained, and this is what I have to show for it. This is what I want. Not, hey, this man trained me. This man trained me. What do you have to show for it? I want to see you guys say, see this money, I just want to withdraw it. This is the money I made from e-commerce. That's what I really want from you. Okay? So I'm not here to train you for training's sake. Please, I beg you. I think God beg you now. Go and take action on what I've trained you. It's for your own good. The method I've trained you does not require you to quit your job. It doesn't require you to relocate. requires you to be in your room. You can even be doing it only at home. Okay, you can just do it anywhere. Sometimes I'm on the road, I'm attending to customers just on WhatsApp. Okay.
Well, Osimhen was speaking after being named the best foreign athlete in Italy by the country's Foreign Press Association. And he described what it was like as a child growing up in the
Good night,
Nigerian capital,
everyone.
Lagos.
I love you guys.
Remember when we took out the roof of